Somebody please explain to me what the happened to our Instagram accounts. Somebody paid someone to take our accounts down. What this guy doesn't realize is that he's messing with people's livelihood.
We just need to find him and kill him.
You better call your team together, Roman. Petty King's gonna take the title. We in the lead, baby!
You forgot one tiny little factor. Guys, don't forget the usual. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get back to the video. Guys, we've been hacked. Nina.
Yeah.
So apparently they say that you've made it in life when you've got enough haters. Somebody please explain to me what the happened to our Instagram accounts.
You want me to just lay it all out?
From what I understand, somebody paid someone to take our accounts down. According to Avi, you're saying that the guy is using bots?
Yeah, reporting bots.
Which are reporting what?
Reporting either suicide information or fraud, identity fraud, or whatever other.
And then eventually Instagram just says, okay, this must be real. And we have zero protection against that.
Zero. Yeah.
So, and
Although you do have a blue check mark, which is
That
good.
helps your account out.
right, but that took down Sabina, that took down Adrian. Adrian had a gajillion followers. I mean,
They're disabled, they're not deleted, so there's an opportunity to get them back. So we
right,
just have to
my
keep
issue
trying.
is that we go out, we get them back, and then the guy
happen
runs
again.
runs his bot again. How do you stop him? It's not like,
Yeah.
it's, you know, this guy probably have hundreds of accounts, obviously.
We just need to find him and kill him.
From what I understand, somebody paid someone to take our accounts down. I mean, I'm going to reach out to my contacts and see if anything can be done, but I also know that when it comes to accounts, both Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they literally use a third party to handle all the administrative stuff when it comes to accounts. And the funny part is the same guy that you can pay to ban somebody's account is the same guy that you can pay to get your account back.
That's the problem. I mean, they're holding you hostage, but they can continue to ask ransom every week. You know what I mean? Like, they can just keep shutting down one account after the other and ask you for ransom.
What about legality-wise? Like,
What he's doing and what we see is just him posting about the fact that he's banning us. He's going to ban us. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't ask us for any money.
he said competition paid him to get our
Although,
account.
yeah, if we would have offered to pay more than the competition, he probably would have stopped. But then again, that could only last for a week. Who knows?
Yeah, but you know, if I simply tell him here's 10 grand, tell him
I don't
who the
think
guy
law
was.
has anything to do with this. I don't think legality has any say here.
Well, the bottom line is that our social media is valuable
Under
to
attack.
us. It's valuable to us, right? So you said you're gonna put together like a synopsis that I can talk to my friend.
Yeah, I sent it to your WhatsApp. I
Okay.
like
I
created
DM Zuckerberg.
all the screenshots.
See if he responds.
Yeah, did he?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Let me talk to my guy, and maybe he can help. I sent him a message this morning just to talk to him on the phone. But this is, for now, Sabina, you got another account. So let's pump that through whoever's channels are left, right, to get her subscribers back.
I mean, we still have our YouTube account. It's not like he can like do anything with that. So we can generate some kind of camaraderie with our community and they can back us up. I think it can help us rather than this guy just has us by the...
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but you know, we create another account for Sabina. We can test it out with Sabina's account, right? We can literally just blast this on Alex's account, my account, Luxury Bazaar account, and say, look, this is what's happening to us. Make a short video or something, and Sabina gets her followers back. It shows the strength of our following. Number one, I know what you're saying, but at the same token, then tomorrow this guy does the same with her new account.
I mean, how much is this guy being paid to really just...
I don't know.
Right.
But what does he care if he's using bots and he's pressing a button? Like, what this guy doesn't realize is that he's messing with people's livelihood. Like, you know, their Instagram accounts bring them leads off of which they sell, off of which they make a commission. If he's a complete dick, then he's going to continue doing this.
Right.
So I want to try to find a more permanent solution. I'm going to talk to the people over at Instagram and see what they can do.
Whoever's doing this, by disabling Adrian's account, by disabling my salespeople's accounts, you're actually messing with our livelihood. So I hope that makes you sleep well at night.
Anna, top 3 summer watches, go. Give me 3 of your favorite summer watches. Give me your top 3 summer watches, Adrian. Top 3 summer watches, go.
The 𝗙𝗏𝗏 Offshore Biblos Edition. That's number 1. The 𝗙𝗏𝗏 Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar White Ceramic. And the Richard Mille RM6702. Which one is the white one?
Alexis Pinero.
The Alexis Pinero. That guy. Alex P.
White GMT Concept Audemars Piguet, a summer edition offshore Audemars Piguet.
And what are you gonna wear this summer?
I'm going to wear this F. Pijorn Elegante. I'm actually not gonna wear it, I'm gonna sell it.
5164. ภิ𝗍Philippe. ภิ𝗍 Elegante.
What are you gonna wear during the summer?
My Speedmaster comes back from Switzerland in a week. That's all I'm gonna wear.
White ceramic perpetual.
It doesn't have to be white.
No, we're going white. Keep it in theme.
Oh, I forgot Bubba
Oh, come on, all white, right?
I forgot Bubba Watson, yeah.
And honestly, I'm gonna have to go with, I've always liked the all ceramic 15707 CB, the white, all white ceramic diver, AP.
Yeah, that's hot.
Nice.
I agree.
It's Friday right now, as you can see. Shout out to the
Shame
date
plug.
date function. 126334 Blue Dial, date just 41mm. All right, so here we have a 25829 PT. It's a platinum perpetual, absolute stunning watch. It's actually going to a return client, so shout out to you. You know who you are. Very excited for you to pick this up. It's an awesome piece, and it's going to hold value really well in my opinion. So I had a sold order for a Datejust two-tone Wimbledon. Was able to find one from my friends TNS Diamonds in the city. So we're going into the city, not New York City, but Philadelphia, Center City. There is actually a jeweler's row there, so there's some business to be done within the city. So. Hey, what's going on? Good, how are you? Yeah, let's see this. Bezel's actually really nice on this. Just with these, if they're polished, the bezel will kind of lose that sharpness that it had. So, it's pretty cool.
The infamous fluted bezel on Rolex. That is something that if you're going to polish, please, please, please make sure it's done by a qualified individual. Because the easiest thing to mangle on a Rolex is a fluted bezel.
I'm a big fan of the green. Whenever Rolex puts green in their dial, the
Anything.
Air King, I like it.
Air King's
and I like
perfect
it, the
example.
price. Like I have friends asking me, like, now they know what I do. Saving up, I'm like, dude, go for an Air King. 10 grand. Less.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
You get a
I've
new
been
nice haircut.
I've been so close to buying one for myself.
When we get them, I wear them on the weekends. I'm like, dude, it's fun.
It's amazing. It's like
for the price.
you really can't beat it, especially for a newer model. You said 11.5 for this, right?
That's what also I think that's
Yeah.
for you. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll definitely take this one. Definitely take that.
Cool.
Appreciate that.
If you guys come in.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, what are your favorite pieces around here? Right here?
Yeah.
All right, so definitely this ceramic diver.
That was actually an in-store purchase. Someone walked in with this.
Really?
Yeah. Some, older guy just had some grandkids now. He wanted to he's like, I don't need this anymore.
Wow.
And he wanted to go to a good home, and he came in, he liked this, sold us it.
This is awesome. So it's like pretty much the same setup as like a platinum would be. Just like full yellow gold, which I think
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
The platinum's, one of my favorite watches out there.
Yeah,
but-
for sure. That's the next one up for me.
Yeah.
Besides for an AP, but pleasure
Got the
meeting
fresh
you.
cut for this, the timing.
I had to. I started getting them on Thursdays for this reason. We always film on Fridays. I appreciate you guys. Picked it up for a very fair price and was able to deliver it to the client the next day.
What's happening? How are we doing?
The best part about my relationship with my son, he never hesitates to come to me for advice. I never hesitate to speak my mind when I see where I can be of help or I can perhaps correct a few things. And the main goal of this meeting is for me to go over in regards to setting up his business property in terms of marketing. You see the heat? There's nothing in here yet. I just got it.
Damn.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, it's very incognito too. Like I can keep stuff walking around my head like this.
with the neon green piece that says Luxury Bazaar.
All right, so I met with Marcus. I'm sure he told you briefly what we talked about. Social media, right? And you guys are gonna do some pretty badass stuff with social media. Our guys are gonna help, I'm gonna help. But my biggest issue is when I asked Marcus, like, are you gonna answer your DMs? And he's like, no, why would I do that? I'm a website that sells sneakers and I don't need to do that. And I said, you're absolutely wrong. Because there's a lot of value. Anybody that's in your store, if they get on your mailing list, you give them a free hat. He's like, why would, if the hat's, bulk cost is like $2, let's say. He said, well, if I give out 1,000 hats, that's $2,000. But then I asked him, what do you think your average net worth of a client is gonna be over time, right? A guy with watches, most guys, it's a once in a lifetime, maybe twice in a lifetime buy. With sneakers, I'm a sneakerhead, I have a ton of sneakers and I always buy sneakers. Let's say you give out 1,000 hats, that's $2,000, right? Very simple example. You give out $2,000 worth of hats and 10% of those guys become your clients, that's 100 people times 200. That's 20 grand. That's the return on your investment, right? When I'm in Miami on the I get in on the 24th, I'm gonna stop by the store, like check out the progress and stuff, and drop some more there.
So heading over to Miami for the show, and I want to stop by the store and definitely check out the progress. I'm hoping that by the time I get there, I actually get to see everything built physically, because it's about 80% done. So a little update for the sales team on our competition that's going on, and a little update for you guys. Had to meet up with them and basically call out those that were slacking a bit. All right, Team Roman. Or should I call it Team Alex, because Alex is in the lead. Now look, we are in a month. Here's the main thing I'll say. Times like this, that's when you shine as a salesperson. It's very easy to facilitate sales when flies off the shelf. You can take a box of Rolexes and sell it instantly to 1 million dealers and beef up your sales a little bit. I'm gonna run some reports. Unfortunately, I haven't had the usual Roman $1 million deals this month, but I do have something in the works. But nevertheless, I still managed to bring in about 817,000 so far. Anna's average is about $2 million a month. Don't get it twisted. Come end of the month, Anna will pull out some sales, and Anna will be over $1.5 million. I know this. Adrian is at $1.3 million. Of course, Adrian kicked the month off with the sale of the RM65 to the tune of $550.
This one specifically with the black, it's a game changer.
All right, no, let's do it.
Mr. Serrano over here is pulling the team. Right now he's at 940 with another 125 pending and a couple other deals in the works. So I think by the end of the day, he's going to be over $1 million. Marco, this is his first full month as a salesperson in a dead ass market. In the fact that he's new and somehow he's at $210,000. Nicholas has been here a year. You didn't even break 100,000 yet. And then Sabina is not doing a whole lot of anything, period. So we're gonna change some things around. And you are gonna go to Alex J. Serrano boot camp. I want you to literally tail every thing that he does on a daily basis. And I don't mean stand over him, because that's gonna annoy the out of him, I'm sure. Time management is another one that we discussed, and that is how much time you spend on a deal talking to a client. Now, every single client deserves the attention that they deserve, but at some point, again, it becomes a numbers game. We have Nina, who is really good at what she does, like really good. To an extent that her as a social media manager, she's getting inquiries in regards to jewelry and so on and so forth. Nina has asked me, like, can I talk to these people? Because I can probably sell this stuff myself. The selfish part of me says, no, because I want you where you are, because you're great at what you do. But the other side of me says, well, wait a minute. If she's going to start generating leads on her own, technically personal account, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I know since you lost your Nina LB, you kind of started using your own personal, right? If she can generate that content and can generate leads, then maybe I should give that to her, which I don't want to. I think the new account that you just opened up is an opportunity to start from scratch. And my suggestion to you, I can't make you do this, but my strong suggestion to you is you let her do what she does. So I think we have plenty of time to take advantage of a new account, fill it up with the type of content that she deems fit to generate those inquiries. At the same token, I'm gonna tell her to start doing the same thing on hers. So those inquiries that come in, perhaps you guys can deal with that collectively. Watches is another one. I think you have a huge opportunity to sell watches. You've seen that as well. Yeah. But at the end of the day, who do we sell on every Instagram account? We sell ourselves first and foremost, not the product. Yeah. So if it's candid shots, if it's you playing around with jewelry, you did a beautiful reel of that FP Journe watch, right? That needs to be fixed and posted. Yeah. She'll utilize all of our Instagram accounts to get you back on track, saying that you got disabled, people will feel bad, and they'll come back. We sat down and we had a huge sales meeting where we talked about a checklist, which you guys all have to do on a daily basis. We believed, and this was not a Roman thing or an Avi thing, this was a collective thing. But the question is, are you using it? When was the last time any one of you came to Avi and said, Avi, I need you to pull up a list of all inquiries that came in on this watch or that watch?
You can do that through Zendesk. You don't even have to go to Avi at this point.
Okay, so you do know how to do that. How often do you do that?
I go through what we have. So like yesterday I was looking through for people that were looking for platinum Daytonas with the John Mayers because they're priced very well now. So I was going back and finding people that were reaching out in April or in March when the market was...
Why not reach out to all of them and go back to Ivan and say, I want to automate this. I want to figure out a way to put in a reference number, and every single inquiry that came in, I want to automatically contact them and say, hey, this is Nick. Price on these things have come down. If you're still in the market, it would be a good time to buy, which is true. You're not lying to them. Right? Or how about every time something new comes in, for every single unboxing, going back and pulling all those inquiries and saying, hey, who inquired about MBNFs in general? So that goes for everybody. Alex hasn't even done that because Alex is chugging away all day, every day. He's in his phone doing something 24 hours a day. Alex came to me the other day and said, I'm having trouble sleeping. You know what I told him to do? Turn your phone off there at 11 o'clock. He said, no, I can't do that. And I told him he should put his phone on Do Not Disturb at least after 11 or 12. My concern with him was just like, I don't want you getting burned out. It's effort that ends up in results. For the 100 of compliment type DMs that come in, try responding to all of them, not with a thank you, but with a call to action. And that call to action can be very simple. Thank you so much for your compliment. By the way, should you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to my girl Sabina, to my guy Nick, to my guy Alex, with a phone number. Try that for a month and see what happens. Just put in your phone number. And for Nina, she's gonna create the content for you to get your own. You just have to listen to her. That reel, I asked you guys to make 3 of them a week. You haven't even met an extra one yet. And you know, when somebody like Alex says, I didn't really have time, and I look at his sales sheet, I could say, you know, you're probably right. So whatever he's doing, let him do what he's doing. Although I know that if he does that on top of it, it's going to improve it a little more. So as of right now, if the month ended, Team Adrian would be at $2 million. Team Roman would be at 1.9. This isn't about winning. You guys hope understand that this exercise isn't about winning. It's about motivating somebody. It's about making it a bit more fun. But at the end of the day, this is business. It's not kindergarten. Bottom line is the seats that you guys are sitting in are extremely valuable. And the pressure side of being a salesperson is that you have to perform. Oh yeah, and we're gonna win the competition, no matter what the we do.
No, no.
Who invited you?
I invited myself.
Yeah. And we're gonna win this competition. Otherwise, Kyle is fired.
Please win.
Competition is heating up for the month, but I do have one more trick up my sleeve before the end of the month, because it's me and Alex going to the trade show, i.e. Team Roman.
Roman. Yo. Take the card. I just learned this today.
You've been hanging out with Cameron?
Okay, look at it. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it anywhere in the
Look
deck.
at the magician walking over. Anywhere in the deck, she goes, put it here.
Nah, you can put where. Okay,
That's
you
fine.
shuffle.
That's
You
fine.
shuffle.
I shuffle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, is this your card?
You got it! Yes!
Yes!
Finally! 3 takes later, she did the trick.
Is this your card?
No. That's not my card.
No, neither. You did it wrong.
I did it wrong.
Yes.
I'm left-handed. Like, comment, subscribe if you want me to do another trick to you or anybody.
What about this trick?
Kyle!
Did you actually look?
I did!
Christ, Steven.
I mean, there's a pterodactyl. Nick might have to catch it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video of Nick catching the previous pterodactyl that was in here, but he was pretty good at it.
I want it to be my pet. I'm trying to figure out how to get it out now. He landed on my desk.
I gotta get it's right there.
Ooh, out of here, dude. I need to get against a wall. I'm gonna smack the shit. Oh, see, that's perfect.
I don't know that I would have done that, but...
Now we shall dissect.
The month is ending very closely. I need to know what the scoreboard is. I need to know what my team tally is. Please pull up the summary report.
You're at 1,550,000.
Oh, so I'm in the lead. Great, as the buyer. That's not a good sign.
There's a 550 watching here.
Who gives a
A 205 and a 200 watching here. That makes up pretty much all of it.
How is that even a conversation? Who gives a
Doesn't matter. You're at 2.53 million.
So my team is slacking.
Alex Serrano is 1091 plus 85. Nick is at 142. He's really slacking this month, but I know he's got 300,000 in the pipeline. I'm not gonna add that right now. 𝗏𝗏 is at 994 plus 120 this morning. Plus Sabina, who's got nothing because her Instagram account is fucking.
Oh, my Instagram account isn't down.
Okay, so where are you at?
We in the lead, baby.
Where you at?
We're at 2.6.
Okay, we're at 2.5.
I cannot wait to whoop Roman's ass.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Wait. You forgot one tiny little factor. Is because I'm not a salesperson, really?
Oh, I'm a salesperson?
Okay, hold on.
I forgot. Hold on. Wait a second. I forgot. I'm a salesperson?
Hold on a second. That's number one. And number two, you have Anna, who never counts.
You have Alex.
You have 10 days left in a month.
Yeah.
So you better tell your team to get a push on, because you know where I'm going to be Monday, Tuesday?
At the show?
At the show.
What-de-do. That doesn't scare me, not even in the least.
Not I'll bring back $1 million in revenue from that show, and that's going to me and my team.
I got something in the pipeline right now.
Good. And the trade show, me and Alex are going to, every sale of that trade show, and outside of that trade show,
my pipeline is going to be like this.
Looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one deep left field. It's out of here.
Let me tell you something. Adrian.
Oh, where's my sword? Hey, for the record, Team Petty King is in the lead.
For the record, Team Roman is going to a trade show in Miami where we're going to come back with another 2 million.
And Team Petty King's account on Instagram is down.
Instagram account has been hacked twice now.
And one of my guys is sick for a week.
Chris has been sick for 2 weeks.
And one of my guys doesn't even work in the building.
Marco is in Canada.
What's up?
And we are still in the lead.
What's up? What you gotta say? What you gotta say?
I'll tell you what I got. I got a brand new salesperson. I have Nick, who's in a slump.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, as they say.
Simmer down. You're up by 100,000.
The fourth quarter's starting, okay? And we're up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You better call your team together, Roman, because Petty King's gonna take the title.
Watch what I do in Miami.
Watch what I do in Tulum. Be like,
no, we can't. That we can't show.
Like this. I'll be dancing with a tequila, making sales on my phone, and then I'm gonna be hustling in the wholesale show, and nobody gonna be buying. But I'm gonna be selling, and I'll be drinking tequila. That's gonna be me.
Good luck in Tulum, Adrian. I'll see you at the end of the month.
Team Petty King, baby. Let's go.
Well, that's it for today's episode. And season 3 of Gray Market is winding down. We have a lot of exciting plans for season 4, so stay tuned for that. There will be a few more episodes prior to that. But as always, for this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those wonderful things that you've always done to help our channel grow. And we'll see you next week on Gray Market.